Hi, hello.
Hi George.
Hi, come on in. Welcome to the Tower Penthouse at Cheval Three Keys.
Thanks so much. How are you doing today?
Great. I mean, it's really been a hot day, hasn't it? But it's been a very productive one.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
A large mug of coffee.
And how did you travel here this morning?
Various ways. I took a car down to my local station, 2 trains, and then a 21-minute walk from Moorgate.
And it sounds like it's coffee rather than tea in the morning.
Definitely.
And you a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a morning person.
What's special about this apartment?
Well, look, rather than me tell you, why don't I show you? Come and follow me.
What 3 things are essential for you when you travel?
My iPhone, and also iPad, and then I guess my AirPods.
Which Cheval property is your favourite?
It's a very tough question, but I think on balance, I've got to say it's Cheval Three Keys.
How long did you work at Cheval?
Just over 17 years.
And what's the culture like at Cheval?
The culture it's very professional, it's full of integrity, I think it's engaging, and it's very energising.
What TV show are you currently watching that you would recommend?
I hate to say this, but The Chase, which is a very light-hearted quiz programme early evening, which I find engaging and also very educational, keeping my grey matter going.
If you could host any famous person at one of the residences, who would it be?
That would have to be the astronaut Tim Peake. I think he's just a great inspirational guy, and I'm sure that over a chat and a meal, I found out that he had a down-to-earth character.
What's the best piece of advice you've received at work?
Never to drop my standards.
If you could only travel to one country for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
I think that would have to be the USA.
What was the most enjoyable part of your job with Cheval?
I think with working with so many great colleagues.
What's a cause or issue that's important to you?
Cancer. I think both Macmillan nurses and cancer research.
What's your favourite fact about this property?
It's the fact that it's actually built above a Roman wall, which is adjacent to a Roman shipyard.
What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the words Cheval Collection?
Luxury.
If you could work in a Cheval team for a day, any team, which one would you choose?
I think it would be maintenance engineering, as that's an area of the business that I've probably spent the least time in throughout my career.
If you weren't working in hospitality, what alternative career path would you have followed?
I think I would have ended up being a pilot, either military or commercial.
What are you currently reading?
Well, besides the Times newspaper, last thing I was reading earlier this morning was Private Eye.
Which Cheval property offers the best views?
Without a shadow of a doubt, Cheval Three Keys. I mean, I always say the views here are absolutely priceless.
And how many properties from Cheval have you stayed in?
I've stayed in the 8 London properties before Lexington Gardens came on board.
What are we celebrating?
Well, we're celebrating the 40th birthday of Cheval.
I see the Tower of London behind you. How many times have you been to the Tower of London?
Too many to count.
Travel by train or plane?
Definitely plane.
Skiing or golf?
Neither.
Red wine or white wine?
White wine, providing it's nicely chilled.
City or countryside?
Countryside.
Favourite holiday?
Favourite holiday, Northern Pantanal in Brazil.
What's your favourite city?
London.
Why stay in an apartment instead of a hotel room?
It just offers so much more. Not only the space, but the facilities, the service. Just no choice, no comparison.
Which pet would you bring with you to the apartment?
A dog, a Labrador in particular.
Why do guests return to stay in a Cheval apartment?
It's all about the experience that they get. I mean, they get such good service, such good products, that they want to repeat it.
Are you the first or the last to board the plane?
First.
What advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
I think just to seize the opportunities and keep on evolving.
What's your favourite memory from your time at Cheval?
I have so many memories. I think it would be unfair to pick out one, but being as we're at Cheval Three Keys, certainly the opening here and the preparation leading up to the opening would be one of my very pleasant memories.
What's the biggest challenge you faced in your role?
Getting up in the morning.
Name 3 famous people you'd love to have a drink with.
Richard Branson, Judi Dench and Tom Kerridge.
And now we're down to the final one. Where do you think Cheval should open its next property?
Oh, New York.
Wonderful. It was great chatting to you, George.
And you. Thanks for coming along to visit us.
Thank you.